Hey everyone, welcome back to another attempt at Journey Along the Anduin Nightmare mode using the Flawless Victory deck. I've had a few goes at this since the last video. I managed to beat it once, but I made a mistake. In all the other times I just got completely destroyed. So I'm hoping I can do a successful and clean run here. Fingers crossed. Looking at my opening hand, I think I'm going to mulligan. I want to see Treebeard or Light of Valinor. So let's mulligan this. Okay, Light of Valinor, 2 Keener's Lances, which isn't great for the early game, but we'll make do. So we're going to go and grab a side quest with Thurindir. And I think maybe, well, Scout Ahead is really important. But I kind of want Treebeard really badly. So I'm tempted on Gather Information. I think maybe I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to take Gather Information in this one and see how we get on. So let's flip this over, reveal 1 card for the setup on 1A. And we've got Gladden Fields, so that's going to put the staging area threat at 3 already. Flip this one over and we have to go and find a hill troll and place it in the staging area. Interesting that they wrote place back in the core set, not add. I don't think we've seen place things in the staging area ever since. Alright, that goes in there. So that goes up to 4, and we'll start the first turn. Oh, Treebeard. Great, okay. So I guess I'll go and grab another side quest with Gather Information then. So we're going to play Light of Valinor on Glorfindel. And I'm going to move these guys over a little bit so I can see them a bit more easily. And I'll play Gather Information. I think we probably don't do anything else. We do have Gladden Fields, so I could use Asfaloth on that. But I want to play Treebeard next turn, so I'm going to wait. So I'm going to quest for 7. Reveal 1 card. Wargs, okay. So 6, so we're getting 1 progress on Gather Information. And then we can either travel there or leave it in the staging area. I think we travel there, get it out of there. And we have to engage the Wargs, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. You get a shadow card, so how are we going to deal with them is the question. We could take it undefended. I can't kill them, so I suppose maybe defend it with Glorfindel this turn and then try to kill them next turn. Although if I have to take them undefended twice, I may as well attack them. So let's do that. Undefended, +1, so 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not nice. And then 2 wounds on those guys. And then refresh. Unexpected Courage, alright. Can't play that, unfortunately. But I will be able to next turn. So I have to raise my threat by an extra 1 for the Gladden Fields. I think probably 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, for Treebeard. So he comes into play exhausted. And then questing, we're going to have to leave a defender for these, I think, otherwise we're going to get munched. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just hope we don't reveal anything too big. Reveal 1 card, Eastern Crows, surge into Brown Water Rats. Lovely. So 2 progress on Gladden Fields. And these guys are going to engage, unfortunately. Shadow cards. I'm going to defend the Wargs of Rossiel. Hopefully, damn, they didn't get a shadow effect, so they're going to go back to the staging area. And so I'll defend the Brown Water Rats with Glorfindel. I hope he doesn't die. Didn't die. Refresh. New turn. Go up by 1 threat because of Gladden Fields. Treebeard gets a resource now. So I can pay 1, 2, and play Quick Beam. I think I'll do the damage to ready him. And I'm going to play 1... Pay 1, 2 for that Unexpected Courage on Rossiel, which is going to let me defend twice with her. Questing, I think we do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. Currently up against 4. Just want to clear out Gladden Fields, really. Maybe we quest with Treebeard too, so we'll do 9. And we are going to reveal 1 card. Flooded Forward, so another 3. 1, 2, 3. I've actually got another I've actually got 7 in there looking at it. So we get 2. 1, 2. So that goes to the victory display. And then this flooded forward. The trouble with this is, if you don't clear it out, you get Doomed X. So I'm going to have to quest really well to get rid of it. I think it's not a marshland is the trouble as well. I think I'm going to try to go there, and we'll engage the wargs and hope they don't get a shadow card with a shadow effect, without a shadow effect, sorry. So I'll defend the wargs of Rossiel again. Nothing, so going back to the staging area again. So annoying. And then brown water rats defend with Rossiel. Each enemy engaged with the defending power gets +1 attack until the end of the phase. So there are 2. She's defending for 2. Nothing else to do, so we'll refresh. Alright, Galadrim Minstrel. I think here we'll play Asphaloth, because that's going to let me put 2 onto a flooded forward after the encounter cards are revealed. So we might get away with this one. So we're going to be up against 4. I think we go 1, 2, 3 with Glorfindel. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9 again. We have to try to clear a flooded forward. I think we're probably going to have to take the wargs undefended. So maybe we keep Treebeard out because we need a defender and put Rossiel in instead. So 9's the best we can do. Reveal 1. East Bite, that's lucky. So we're getting 4 currently. I'm going to put 2 progress onto a flooded forward, and then we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, which clears it, thankfully. It goes away. And then we have to travel to the East Bite because of the text on the card. Wargs are going to engage again. Shadow card for them. So defend them with Treebeard. I hope they get something. They're just going to keep bouncing in and out all the time. And then we'll defend the rats with Rossiel. Nothing on them either. And then we're going to refresh. Alright, drawn scout ahead. So I may as well put that down onto the table. And we can quest on that once we clear gather information. I think we probably play the Galadrim Minstrel and see if we can find an event. Look at the top 5 cards. Out of the Wild, okay. It's better than nothing. Shuffle those up. And I can't do anything else. Treebeard should get a resource though. So again, we need to quest well here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can ready Treebeard if I need to. Currently against 4. And I can put 2 progress with Asphaloth. So reveal 1 card. Goblin Sniper, alright. So we're getting 4 progress. I'm going to do 2 with Asphaloth. 1, 2, and that'll get another 4 on that one. So that will go away. Encounter phase, I'm going to engage the wargs. And that one's going to stay in the staging area, doing damage. Shadow cards. Come on. Get a shadow effect. Bouncing back again. And the water rats I'll defend with Rossiel. Unexpected courage. Nothing. So we refresh again. Resource on Treebeard. We had to do a damage for the Goblin Sniper as well. I'm going to put that onto Treebeard, I think. I need to find a healer. So if we can clear gather information, we can go and grab a Warden of Healing. So that means I can't play that this turn. So I'm going to play Out of the Wild and look at the top 5 and put something into the victory display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pursued by Shadow. Let's put a Troll Spawn into the victory display. That's a good one to have in there. And then we'll put these back into the encounter deck, shuffle it up. Okay, I can also play that Kelduin Traveller now, so I may as well do that. 1, 2, 3. And we look at the top card. If it's a location, we can discard it. It is not. That is going to raise our threat by 2. Oh no, raise your threat by the amount of damage just removed from his engaged enemies. So actually it's not going to add any threat at all. It's not going to add any threat to the staging area either. So that means we're going to be up against 6 for definitely. So we know that we can clear gather information if we quest for 8. So let's quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Already her. So we reveal this and we remove the damage from wargs, unfortunately. It doesn't gain surge though. So we get the 2 progress we need to clear gather information. It's going to go to the victory display. The Thurindir goes up to 3 willpower. And now we can search the deck for any card. And I'm going to take Warden of Healing, because I need to get some healing to counteract this damage the enemies are piling on me. And then in counter phase we have to engage the wargs. Kind of tempted to take on these as well. But maybe I should just try to... Well, if they get a shadow card without a shadow effect to gain, I'm not going to be killing anything. So let's engage those 2. Give out some shadow cards. I think we probably defend the wargs with Treebeard first. Going back to the staging area again. And then we defend the rats with Rossiel. Nothing on them. And then we can defend these crows with... Glorfindel looks very ropey. Let's do it with Quick Beam. Cool, no damage. And then attacking back, we can kill the crows at least. So they're going to go back into the encounter deck. Shuffle that one. And then we have to do a damage from the Goblin Sniper. I will put that onto Thurindir. And then we can refresh. See what we draw. Test of Will, nice. So here we will play the Warden of Healing for 2. Did I pay for that out of the wild? Doesn't look like I did. Let's have a look. No, I didn't. So we'll take those resources off now. And we'll play the Warden of Healing. I'm not going to use him yet. I'm going to wait and see what the encounter card is first. So questing, I think we probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're up against 5 at the moment. Currently questing for 7. Let's do Thurindir for 3 as well, for 10. And if it's Necromancer's Reach, I mean, I could cancel it. Let's do Quick Beam as well for 12. Reveal 1 card, questing on Scout Ahead. Doggo Beastmaster for 2. So we're going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can look at the top X cards of the encounter deck and get 1 non-objective card with no victory points and add it to the victory display. Put the remaining cards back in any order. X is number of players in the game plus 4, so that's 5. So we'll reveal 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably going to put the Wolf Rider into the victory display, just because that gives more traits in there for Rossiel. Then we can put these back in any order. So that's going to go there, and Thurindir is going to get another willpower. So what do we not want, I suppose? We're going to be playing with a Hill Troll next turn, unless we lower our threat somehow. Which we can do with Keena's Lances. So I think that one we could take as a shadow card on the Hill Troll maybe. That one we definitely don't want to reveal as an encounter card because it's bloody annoying. So let's make that the Warg's shadow effect, because that will guarantee they don't go back to the staging area, and we can defend those with Treebeard. And then the shadow effect for the brown water rats can be probably... I don't really want to do that. Let's do that one. So will that work? That'll be a shadow effect for the wargs. That'll be a shadow effect for the water rats. No, it doesn't work very well, because then we have to reveal Troll Attack, which will surge into Pursue by Shadow. So let's do that one as a shadow card. And then we're going to take Necromancer's Reach next turn, which we can cancel potentially if we want to. And that means Pursue by Shadow will be the encounter card. So let's play it that way. 4. In counter phase, I'm going to engage the wargs and give them shadow cards. Now we know this has got a +1 attack, so we'll defend it with Treebeard, and they're going to go up to 4, so that's going to do 1 wound to him. And this one we can just defend with Rossiel, and it's not a troll, so it's not going to do anything. And then we can heal, so I think we probably heal Rossiel and maybe Glorfindel because he's hanging by a thread. So let's do that. And attacking back, we want to kill those. So I'm going to have to spend 2 from Treebeard and attack them and kill them with him. So they're going to go away. And I think that's all I can do. I can't kill these guys, unfortunately. I'm going to get 1 damage from the Goblin Sniper, which I will put on to probably, Thurindir. Whoops, there we go. Okay, and then we will refresh. Mablung, alright, that's good, because I can engage Goblin Sniper with him. So what do we want to do in terms of questing? We know we're up against Necromancer's Reach, and we need an exhausted ally, so maybe we quest with Galadrim Minstrel, cancel Necromancer's Reach, and engage a hill troll. Defend it with who, though? That's the question. Could defend it with Treebeard and heal him. He won't survive it, though, is the trouble. He's going to take 3 wounds. Oh, that would put him on 4, so he could survive for a turn. I guess we want to try and kill that troll. We haven't actually put any progress on the quest, is the other thing. I think we probably don't quest very much here, because we know we're going to be up against Necromancer's Reach. So we can just quest for 5 and not take any progress. So let's do it that way, I think. And maybe we could play Mablung to pull that one out of there as well. We've got quite a lot of defenders at the moment. So let's do that. We'll play Mablung before we quest. And we'll pull out the Goblin Sniper. Nice. So he's going to go there. And then we quest for 5, which is actually going to give us 2 progress now. So maybe we don't need Rossiel. In fact, we'll quest for 3 up against 3. Reveal Necromancer's Reach, not going to do anything. And then we go to combat phase. We have to engage the hill troll. Let's put that one there. Shadow cards for these guys. So I think this one is pursued by shadow, which means we're going to have to return an exhausted ally to our hand. So maybe we're going to defend with Mablung, because I can get the benefit of him again. I could defend with that one, but she would die if she actually defends anything. So I'm going to take a risk and defend the water rats with Mablung. +1 attack. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so he's going to die, unfortunately. And that means the hill troll's now attacking for 7, which was that's going to kill Treebeard. That was bad, very, very bad. So we're going to have to chump block the hill troll instead. So we'll chump block him with this Kelduin Traveller, and I'm going to, I have to heal first. We'll heal, and we'll heal Treebeard and probably Rossiel, because she's a defender. And actually what that means is I can defend the troll with her now, because she's +2 defense. So she won't die. No, actually he's 7, isn't he? So I should have defended with him first. Never mind. So we'll defend him with Kelduin Traveller. Oh, the shadow card went to him, of course. +1. So he's going to die anyway. And now my threat goes up by... He went up to 8, so my threat goes up by 5. That sucks. And then the sniper, I'm going to defend it with Rossiel. This is going to bounce an ally. So that'll bounce Warden of Healing. And then attacking back, What do we want to do? I guess we pile on the Hill Troll. So we can do 4, 7, 10, 12 and kill it. So let's kill the... no, I can't ready him. Yeah, we'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that'll go to the victory display. Killing the Hill Troll. And we can do... Can ready Goblins, ready Treebeard to kill Goblin Sniper. But he's not doing anything, so I guess we just attack for 1. And we can do... No, I've changed my mind. I'm going to ready Treebeard and kill it. Just because that way, I don't have to deal with another enemy next turn. So now we need to get some quest points on the main quest, so let's refresh. Okay, Elrond's Council, so that's going to counteract that nasty hit we took from the Hill Troll a little bit. I think we probably want to play the healer. So play him again. And Treebeard gets a resource. I want to play Keener's Lancers, but it's going to be really expensive to do that at the moment. So we won't do it yet. We need to put some questing points down. So we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Currently up against 2. Reveal 1 card. Marshland Outlaws. So we're going to get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won't play that Elrond's Council yet. Actually I will, because then I can lower my threat by 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I don't need to deal with this Beastmaster. So now I engage the Marshland Outlaws. Shadow cards for these guys. I'll defend the Outlaws with Rossiel. Plus 1 attack. So she's going to take a wound. And I need to defend these rats. Man, they're so annoying. If I defend them with Treebeard, I would be able to kill the Marshland Outlaws. Or I could take it undefended. So I'm going to heal. And I will heal Rossiel. And probably Treebeard, I think. Take these undefended. Nothing. So 1 damage on Rossiel. And attacking back for 4, 7, 10 to kill the Outlaws. And then refresh. Glorfindel. I could play him, or I could save up some money for an Out of the Wild. I think I want to do that, really. The more cards I get in the victory display, the better. What are we going to quest for? That's the question. Not a huge amount, because there's only 2 in there. We can pull him down as well when we get to stage 2. I think we probably quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we get Gladden Marshlands, we'll be against 12. So we need to make sure we can cover that. So we'll quest for another 1 with her. And maybe 2 with Rossiel. And 2 with Treebeard. So we're questing for 12. And we're guaranteed to progress, I think. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. I'm going to cancel it, just to keep bodies on the board. So we get 10 progress, more than enough to clear that one out. Put 17 on there. Go to the next stage, flip it over. So we have to reveal 1 additional encounter card from the encounter deck each quest phase. Do not make engagement checks during the encounter phase. Each player may still optionally engage 1 enemy each encounter phase. So that means I'm going to take on him this turn, just to get him out of there. Give him a shadow card. And I will defend him with Rossiel, because she's defending for 4. Because there is an orc in the victory display. And he gets another shadow card, so let's see what this is. Attacking enemy cannot be damaged this round. I hate that shadow card so much. Move all damage on this enemy to the defending character. There isn't any on him. So that's going to be there. We can't damage him, so who do we defend with, I suppose? I think we're going to heal first. We'll heal Rossiel and Glorfindel. And then we defend this with Glorfindel. Raise your threat by X. X is the amount of damage dealt by this attack. None. So that's not going to do anything. And we can't damage that Dolgador Beastmaster, so we'll refresh instead. 3rd Keener's Lancers. Alright, let's get something into the victory display. So we'll pay... well, Glorfindel would actually probably be better here. to tell you the truth. No, let's play Out of the Wild. Maybe we can get Glad of Marshlands. 1, 2, 3. And we'll play this one. Look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a Hill Troll. I think probably Brown Water Rats, just to get them out of the encounter deck. So they're going to go to there, and we shuffle all those back in. Shuffle them into there. And then that's going to make my Keena's Lances cost 2. So I think I'll pay 2 and play 1. Add it to the victory display and add 2 resources to a hero's resource pool. Give those to Rossiel. I'm going to play Glorfindel for 2, and I can use him to draw cards. So let's use him now. Just checking if I gave a resource to Treebeard. I'm going to use him to draw a card. Wandering Ent. Okay, nice. I'll do 1, 2 from Treebeard to play that Ent. Get that onto the table. And then questing, we're going to do... I want to kill this enemy this turn. I don't want to engage anything else. So we'll do 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I need 6 to kill it. And 1 defender. 9, 10. You can kill it with Quick Beam and Glorfindel. So maybe I don't quest with Rossiel and I'll quest with Treebeard instead. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing in there at the moment. Reveal 2 cards. 1 card. Brownlands. 2nd card. Glad of Marshlands. Okay. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So it's going up to 15. So I can do some damage to my heroes to take some threat off. That's the only saving grace here. And I have to travel to the Brownlands. Let's see. I can go up by 5 threat, which would take me to 40. Wouldn't be the end of the world. I can lower my threat with Keena's Lances. Do some damage to heroes to lower the threat. So we'll do 1 to Glorfindel, lower it by 1. And 1 to Thurindir, lower it by 1. And another 1 to Glorfindel to lower it by 1. So we're probably going to survive that. So we'll do 2 threat. There we go. Okay, and then we have to travel to the Brownlands. Oh no, we don't. After we travel there, place 1 progress token on it. So maybe we travel to... Do we want to get the 10 threat out of there or the 5? Well, actually we've got Asphaloth. I just realised, so I can actually clear that out. I don't need to worry about that, so I can take that back. I could take that back, but I made that mistake already, so I won't. It's too much to rewind. So we'll just travel there instead. I should have actually got a lot more progress this turn than what I did. But never mind. And then combat phase, shadow cards for these guys. I'll defend the Beastmaster with Rossiel. She's defending for 4 because he's an orc. It was undefended. It is not. No damage from him. Actually gets another shadow card, doesn't he? Nothing. And then I ready her, and I'll defend the rats with her. Deal X shadow cards to this attacker. X is the number of players in the game. Defending player chooses and returns 1 exhausted ally he controls to its owner's hand. Well, that gives me a chance to trigger the Minstrel again, so I'll use her. So bounce her. No damage from the rats. I'll do some healing. Heal, let's see, the heroes that I just damaged unnecessarily. Those guys, and then attacking back we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and kill that Beastmaster. Alright, refresh. Another door is closed, so we're definitely going to be able to kill the Hill Troll, or discard him rather, if we reveal him this turn. Let's draw a card with Glorfindel. Draw 1. Burning Brand, okay. I think I want to play that. 2 defenses with no shadow effects is really good. 1, 2. And maybe Keena's Lances, which is going to cost us 1. What do we want to do with it? That's the question. Get 2 resources, draw 3 cards, or reduce a threat by 4. Well, Treebeard gets a resource. I think maybe if we add 2 resources, we can play a Galadrim Minstrel who would get an event, possibly. And then the next one's free. Maybe we play it for 1 and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Test of Will, that's good. And Elrond's Council and another Minstrel. I'm happy with that. Quest phase, we need to get past this thing. So we need to do a reasonable amount. So we'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's a marshland, so she's questing for 4. So that gives us 11. Nothing in the staging area. Quest with the Wandering Ent for another 2. Quest with Quick Beam for 2. And Treebeard for 2. So 17. Revealing 2 cards. 1, 2. There's the Hill Troll. So I'm going to play The Door is Closed. After an encounter card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its effects and discard it if there is a card with the same title in the victory display. There is Hill Troll, so he's going to go away. So we're only looking at 3 threat, so we get 14 progress. I'm going to put 2 onto Gladden Marshlands with Asvaloth. So we're actually going to get, let's see, 8 on there and 6 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we discard this one. And we could travel there, but I think I'm going to leave it in the staging area instead. I can just Asvaloth it away. It's not a big deal. Combat phase, we just got a Brown Walter Rats to defend. If it's a troll, no, it's cancelled anyway, so it doesn't do anything. Let's do some healing. 1, 2, I think. And refresh. Double back. Alright, well, we may as well play that one down, because when we get to stage 3, we could actually quest on that and get some progress. And then I want to keep a resource for The Door is Closed. So let's draw a card with Gleowine and see what we get. Oh, that would have been great to have last turn. Would have put the Gladden Marshlands in the victory display. Let's give a resource to Treebeard. And I think maybe we don't do anything. You need to think very carefully in this quest, because one mistake can really mess you up. I can save this Keena's Lances until I need it, really. How many cards are left? 1 card. Okay, so it's going to get reshuffled this turn. I've got a horrible feeling that's Pursuit on the Shore, that card. We'll see. Quest. We need to quest for a good amount. And we're questing on the main quest, not the side quest. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 with Rossiel. 10, 13, 15, 17. Revealing 2, 1. Okay, driven by Shadow. Each enemy in each location currently in the staging area gets +1 threat until the end of the phase. Currently in the staging area. So that's going to make that one 4. And I don't think that would recalculate because it says currently in the staging area. So I assume that's only 4. And then a Wargs for another 2. I'm not sure if you recalculate. Sometimes you recalculate encounter card effects, but because it says currently, that makes me doubt that one. Even if I add +1 threat, I'd still get 10 progress, which would take me through. So it doesn't make any difference. So I guess I add the 1 just to cover that possibility. And then we get 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to stage 3. And flip it over. When revealed, reveal 2 encounter cards per player and add them to the staging area. Skip the staging step of the quest phase for the remainder of the game. Once there are no enemies in play, the players have won the game. We just need to kill everything now. So we'll reveal 2. 1, Marshland Outlaws. There isn't one of those in the victory display, so I can't cancel it. And 2, the Brownlands. Alright, that's fine. So we'll use Asvaloth to put 2 progress on that one. And then we will travel to the Brownlands, and we place a progress token on it when we go there. So that goes away. We could play Leave No Trace to add it to the victory display. Is it worth it? Probably not. We're not going to be revealing any more locations, so I won't bother with that. And then we're going to engage some enemies. So there's nothing I can do to stop that. So we have to engage both of these. So we just need to clean up now. Kill those 2 and the rats will go away. So I think we need to ready Treebeard here for another defender. What do we want to do? Let's defend the wargs first, because Rossiel is defending for 4 against these. Nothing. Then we'll defend the Outlaws with Treebeard. Nothing. And this one could be undefended. Let's heal. We'll heal Glorfindel and Thurindir. And we'll take this one. I guess there's no point taking it undefended because I can't really do much to these guys anyway. I could do 1 wound to them. I suppose 1 wound is better than that. Ooh, if it's undefended, put a flooded fort into the staging area with 1 progress token on it. That means all encounter cards get doomed 1, but actually that's not going to do anything because I'm not revealing any according to that. So no doomed, I suppose. Okay, so 1 wound from the rats, put that on Thurindir, and then I'll attack back for 3 and give those a wound. Did that get a shadow card with a shadow effect? I can't remember. Let's check. 1, 2, 3. No, it got Necromancer's Reach, so they should go back to the staging area. Okay, new turn. None return, alright. Let's draw a card with Glühwein. Keldarian Traveller. I'm going to use Asvaloth and get rid of Gladden Fields, so that goes to the victory display. And that means we only need quest for 5 to get past all that stuff. So why don't we play this Keena's Lances for nothing. And we'll draw 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Arwen, nice. So we'll play her for 2. And we could play one of those minstrels. Why not? Play one of those. Look at top 5 for an event. Coney and a Trap, yeah, that's going to be useful. Take that one. Shuffle. And let's put our events at the front. Door is closed, isn't going to do anything now. Quest phase, we just need to quest for 5, so I'm going to do Arwen and Glorfindel together. And that's going to break even on what we've got in there. Could quest on double back, I suppose, for another 4. We don't really need to, we just need to kill these enemies. So let's not bother with that. If anything bad happens, we can deal with it later. So we break even, no progress. We'll engage the wargs. Oops, try to. And deal out some shadow cards. Now, because they engaged, I'm going to play Coney and a Trap to stop them attacking, which means this forced effect isn't going to trigger off this turn. So we'll get rid of their shadow cards, so we remember that. And then we will defend the Marshland Outlaws with Rossiel. Nothing. And we'll defend the rats with Rossiel. Nothing. Good. I don't think I gave Treebeard a resource, so we'll do that now. And we can attack those Outlaws for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is enough to kill them. Boom. And we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill the wargs, which means the brown water rats is the last enemy in play. We're on stage 3. All remaining enemies have the printer rat trait, so they get discarded. And we win. Hopefully we won without making any mistakes. I've done a few videos of this one before, and I made some kind of mistake which basically voided the playthrough. So I really hope that one was legit. I think that was a decent playthrough, an interesting one, I think, for me, because sometimes you see a lot of victory display stuff, and really I did struggle to get stuff into the victory display that game. Certainly stuff worth no victory points. I had to pay a lot for these Keena's Lances. But I'm glad we got through it. I think we avoided some of the worst encounter cards. We were lucky to get that door is closed when we had a hill troll in the victory display. We didn't see a pursuit on the shore, which is always good, because that would have put him back into play again. And I did make a mistake in the middle there regarding the Gladden marshlands. I could have progressed a little further more quickly, but wasn't game breaking in the end. So overall, I'm happy to have completed that quest. It's really, really tough. I think it's one of the hardest ones in the whole game. And like I said in the other video, it's really stood the test of time. Really still a tough quest unless you bring something like the Super Boromir deck. I haven't done that, so whether or not it would destroy this completely, I don't know. But definitely a really well-balanced quest where you need good questing power, good attack, good defense, and other things to disrupt what the encounter deck is trying to throw at you. So overall, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I hope you enjoyed the video as always. I've got plenty more Nightmare playthroughs coming up. I've got decks prepared for them. It's just a matter of time getting around to filming them. So in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.